Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hellstorm Wargaming. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name's Mikey, and welcome to this live stream. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Happy Bank Holiday Monday if you are in the UK. If you're somewhere else that's celebrating Bank Holiday Monday, excellent. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching from outside the UK or elsewhere, let me know how are you doing, what are you up to today, how have you been? So welcome. I've been busy, having a busy weekend. We've been running All Stars April this weekend. Very fun, very enjoyable, great time had by all. So welcome in, come in, say hi. But it's been crazy, hasn't it? Hasn't a lot happened? World Eaters and Death Guard announced out of nowhere. I had no idea. I actually had no fucking idea. It's crazy. Stein, thank you for the 15 months. I really appreciate it. Good evening to you, my friend. Thank you for becoming a member for 15 months in a row. Appreciate you. We've got a little timer going. We have a little game on this channel. Every time you super chat, become a member, it counts this number up by 1. And the highest we've had is 27. Maybe we can get it higher. Maybe today's the day. It's been a couple of weeks. Maybe we can get it higher today. Who knows? We'll see. So welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. I've just got to tell the entirety of my free Discord, Discord in chat. I'm going live. We're talking about the new World Eaters and Death Guard rules that have been shown off today. And what else is happening? We're going to be talking a little bit about All Stars April. What happened over the weekend? How was it? And that's it. Short stream today because I'm fucking shattered. I'm shattered. The other point we've run in events is goddamn is it tiring? Goddamn is it tiring, bro? So I just told the entirety of my Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord already, type !Discord. You can join for free. Let me say hello to everyone's in chat. Hey, Big Ron, how you doing? Buddy? Patrick, good evening to you, my friend. How are you? Tom Williams, hello. How are you? We've got the Tattooed Zoologist, says, hello everyone, first time on chat and subscribed to the channel 3 days ago. Well, welcome, the Tattooed Zoologist. Let me know what video did you subscribe to? What made you subscribe? What was it? Let's go, just drop my phone. Excellent. Excellent. Well done, mate. Angron, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you all had a good weekend. I had Kaeldor over on twitch.tv/Hellstormwargaming is also saying hi. Hey, Kaeldor, how are you? I was running the All Stars April event this weekend, which is our first GT of 2025. Very fun event, very fun. I got to play some games. We had an odd number, so we had some buy rounds. I was playing the Grey Knights that I streamed on Friday against Elliot, which is super fun. I've really been enjoying the Grey Knights, but Wargaming Task Force list is so fun. So fun. Very enjoyable. It just seems to have legs and teeth at the same time. Using them 10 those 10 purifiers with Crow. Mwah. I was working out, it's like 48 plus 4d6 anti-infantry shots. It's pretty metal. Well, not anti-infantry is in the rule. 24 of them are anti-infantry 2+. But it's 48 shots that are good against infantry, plus 4d6 flamers. Very fun. Very fun. Just look like fun channel to join, an AI side of Warhammer channel. Oh, excellent. We do a little bit of that as well. So welcome in, dude. Thanks for popping by. Great weekend this weekend. Super Strudel, congrats on winning, bud. Congrats on winning, my friend. Yeah, I'm going to talk about you in a minute. Home Nations was this weekend a great fun. All Star sounded amazing. It was, I mean, I was there. It was pretty fun. Did your buy game this weekend get smacked about by this list? Yeah, I basically... Oh, we've had this one already. I basically gave the choice. Obviously, we had an odd number, so me and Tom were taking it in turns, and Nick as well. We're taking it in turns playing buy games. And he was like, do you want to play against Lines of the Emperor or Wargaming Task Force? Either way, you get a win out of this, but I'm going to play a game properly. So I did beat Decknell, yeah. I was like, Deck, you finally get to play me. Do you think I'm going to hold back? No. I'm not here for a good time. I mean, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. And then we were playing for 3 hours. 123. No, it wasn't 100-23. It wasn't 100-23, mercenary. It was 100-22. It was great fun. Great time. Great time had by all. Unless he's posted it. Has he posted it in? Is he giving him an extra point? If he has, I'll say it was 23. I'm pretty sure it was 22. He did put the wrong score. He didn't get 26. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now. He didn't put the right score in. I don't think he scored 53. I don't think I scored 26. I think he got bored of counting my score and gave up. But no, it was good fun. It was good fun with Deck. We had a great time. Had a good laugh. It was a good time. But yeah, so I was playing some buy games. So I played Wargaming Task Force twice, into Tau twice, into Deck and Big C. That was really fun. Enjoyed it. I said that Purify list, actually crazy. Actually crazy good. Holy shit. I didn't when I first saw the Grey Knight detachment, the Wargaming Task Force, I didn't think much of it. And then I started playing it. I was like, oh, I see now. But if you didn't know, I was running the All-Stars April this weekend, one of our many events we're running at the Outpost. You can check out the link in the description if you're going to be ordering any new Chaos this weekend. You can use my link, you get 20% off pre-orders, you get discount on everything else all the time, and also you help me out by buying stuff, which is very cool. I get a little kickback. It helps me buy stuff for the channel, make videos and stuff. If you've been enjoying my There's Way More Than X in X box, then by buying stuff using my link, it helps fund those. I need to put this on shuffle because it's too slow. But we also had a lot of winners and a lot of losers. Shilling again, Daka, no member, no mod. That's what I say. That's what I say. We had a bunch of wonderful people come down. I'm running more events throughout the year. !shop in chat. You can grab a link and go and find a ticket for another event. We've got more tickets for events going up next week on Monday, hopefully. We've got a couple of one-days and we've got another weekend event that's going up. But here are all of our wonderful winners. Okay. All of our wonderful winners, as you can see. We had Mark with Tyranids, who actually won the event. Actually, pretty crazy, you could say. Pretty crazy that he won with Tyranids. No one expected it, I don't think. A Tyranid player to win. Because in second place, we had Demons. In third, we had Yanari. Chris and Mark, respectively. So we had a pretty wild top three. Pretty wild top three. Obviously, we were using the new Orc update, which means Magoo. Oh, that wasn't right. Magoo, bless him, through no fault of mine, got the I Was There award. Magoo got the I Was There award. I had nothing to do with it, okay? I banned Mordaka, but then I unbanned it, because I was like, you know, Magoo wants to use Mordaka. I just happened to unban it just as it got nerfed. So Magoo, sadly, came last. Very funny. But we had Ben with his wonderful Drukhari, win Best Painted. And we had Super Strudel, who's in chat. Nathan, he won Absolute Legend, which means he gets a free ticket to another event. So that's why I like giving out free tickets for people who get like favourite games. It just means more legendary people are going to come to your event, you know? It's like, who comes to your event? Oh yeah, it's loads of people who got free tickets to this one because they're all legends. You know, they're all really nice and had great games. So we had 6 wonderful winners, which is very fun. And we had loads of people playing. I got some feedback about some map packs, but overall, I would say it was pretty... I'd say the feedback I've had so far was pretty, like, understandable, not really crazy. We had Andy come in with some feedback saying some of the maps weren't super clear about ruin or bases, which is like a bit of, I would say, fairly minor, you know, fairly minor. We had one. I'll show you. You can go here and find all of our maps. Okay, you can use these for your own events as well if you want. Go for it. I won't tell chat you touched me during the photo. I did say kuchikuku. So we have like these maps, right? And there was one that was confusing, you know? So you got like small L base, small L large base. It is this one where I flipped the small L and the large L on the bases and it was a bit confusing, which I understand. Make a new shot, but wow, that photo really shows it. Bro, I'm crouching. Bro, I'm crouching, dude. Look at that. It's like I'm about to get on one knee. I'm crouching, bro. Look at these legs. Look at these fine legs. Fine ass legs. We've got Crocs. We've got lots of the very similar trainers. Magoo's wearing boots. Nathan's got grey ones on. Crazy. Crazy. So yeah, there's a bit of confusion about this one. Realising you got to swap the L's around to make it work. And also this one, because we have like crates. I didn't have a picture. I don't have a picture. Tattooed Zoologist, thanks for becoming a member, dude. What a legend. Thank you for getting our ticker up one. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. What a fucking lad. What a legend. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you got these green ones. They had crates on, and I think people got confused by it because they're actually just ruins. So I was playing Cal in round 5, and he was like, I played this one 3 times or something. He was like, why are you moving the crates out of the way? And I was like, they're ruins. And he was like, oh. I mean, it says it there, but if you don't see it, you know, if you don't see it, you don't know. They're crates. They're actually ruins. So I need to get rid of the crates and change them for something different, I think. Other than that, not really had any other feedback. That was the only feedback that I've had so far, or the only common feedback that I've had so far, which I think is pretty fine. I think that's pretty fine. But well, the main problem was it was the fact that it was a bank holiday, so it was well expensive for like hotels and stuff, which I totally understand. And also I didn't realise it was a bank holiday when I booked it that weekend, otherwise I wouldn't have. But we are running another one at the end of August, so you can grab your tickets. We are over half sold now, I think. I think we might even be more than half sold. And it's not until August, so if you wanted a ticket, I wouldn't mess around. I wouldn't mess around at all. So it should be fun. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to run another one. It's good to get back into running a big event. Shops. Oops. I suppose you put shop in the chat, not shops. I had a great time running the big event. We had like just a bunch of lovely people. It was just like super smooth. But God, I forgot how tiring running events is. I forgot how tiring it is, dude. It's a nightmare. You saved my ticket for August? I did. I did. So yeah, so I'm absolutely shattered today. I'm absolutely shattered today. But what surprised me is last night, Games Workshop announced that Death Guard and World Eaters are going on pre-order. But I didn't. I had no idea. I had no idea. So all I'll say is, don't expect a Codex Corner this weekend. Don't expect a Codex Corner this weekend. That's all I'll say. Don't expect 2. That's not even ironic. Don't expect any currently as it stands. But Games Workshop, half the press, announcing that there's new characters coming out. They have shown off some of the rules that I thought we could go over. Can I expect 3? Nope. Don't expect any. Don't expect any number. Not even tongue-in-cheek at this point. But Games Workshop, half the press have announced or shown off some of the rules already that we're going to take a look at today. They've shown off that the codexes are on their way and they have new rules that are coming. And I think, because obviously I can't talk about leaks, you know, you've all been on the internet once or twice. I feel like they're kind of like laying things down quite easily, quite convincingly to stay. Is that the right word? Stay any fears? What do you call it? Put out fires. That's one way you could put it. So put out fires, probably. So let's have a look what they've got to say. I've been going through the World Eaters one first, rather than the Death Guard one. Just because that's the one I've got open. So we've got new World Eaters, also got a lot of skulls, absolutely great. I got a picture of Colorado Skull this weekend because there was a guy called Chris who was running 3. And it was just like Giga Chad moment. It's in my thumbnail. This picture, bro. Look at that. Look at that lot of skulls. Ain't it sick? He had 3 Lord of Skulls and Angron, and that was it. I mean, there's some jackals. 3 Lord of Skulls and Angron is just like, I have the biggest dick in the room. Yo, Grimslayer! Thank you for the gifted. Thank you so much for the gifted, my friend. Thank you so much. I'm not sure. The alerts don't seem to be working anymore. I'm not really sure why. I'm not really sure why. Chat, you are going to have to become members, I'm afraid, because I'm losing them by the dozen a day. I'm just going to test the get gifted alert, because I think they've changed the UI or something about like gifted, because now it says send to gifted membership rather than just gifted a membership. So I think they've broken it. Yeah, nothing happened. Oh, that worked. That worked here. Didn't work on screen. Let me try updating it. Jack, you're gonna have to test it for me. Lord of Skulls is one of the most 40k models. It's very 40k. It's very, very 40k. That was the test, I think. That was the test that came through. I mean, I'm not sure why it's not working. Is that Grimslayer? No. No, it's just breaking now. I don't know what's happening anymore. My bot's broken, chat. But Grimslayer, thank you for the gift. I really appreciate you. But yeah, so it was like 3 Core Lord of Skulls, Angron, and some jackals. I don't think they did very well, I won't lie. Not to be rude, obviously. They came 11th. They won 2 games. They won 2 games. And they won 2 games against... what was it? Round 3 against Guard. And then round 5, Genes to the Colts. Genes to the Colts. Very funny though. Very funny. Very cool model. Very cool army. The Death Guard boxes are awesome. Real easy for a chap getting into the army. Yeah, the new bundle boxes are quite good, I think. How did they beat GSC? I think he just killed it. I think he just killed it. You can't get onto the objective if there's a Call Lot of Skulls on it. And it was Purge the Foe last round, so that's probably why. Probably just got kill more, hold more every kill one, kill more every turn. And they probably didn't get kill one. Yeah, the new Death Guard box. I'm not sure about the World Eaters one. But the new Death Guard box looks pretty decent. Chat, do you think I should make another there's way more than 7 Death Plague Marines in this box? Do you think that'd be a good idea? There's way more than 7 Plague Marines in this box. I think it's doable. I think it's well doable. Would you watch that video? I've done it twice now. I was talking to George about it this morning and I was like, ugh, I could do it again. I could fucking do it again. You know? But would people care? Because Death Guard are like, especially Plague Marines, they're fucking, there's like millions of them out there. There's like millions of them out there, isn't there? Do it with the Death Guard box. I could do it. I could do it. Show us more models. I could do it quite easily, I think. I'd have to go out and buy them though. I won't have them free. KM flavored imitation crab. I'm going to call you crab from now on if that's cool. They're very similar. I think you can get away with it. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to go buy some and do it. Let's see how many you can make. I think it's gonna be quite a few. Because you get so many options with the Plague Marines, because obviously they can all take bolters. You know. They can all take bolters. How much are the boxes? I've no idea, mate. No idea. If I had to guess, if you had to pull a gun to my head, I'd say 120. I mean, the Plague Marines are like 35 quid with the discount. But obviously, if you are going to buy one, !_ Outpost in chat, link in the pinned comment, you can get them on a discount. You can get them on a discount. You go into this link. Bam. Let's put everything in the cart. Let's put everything in the cart and see how much it costs. RRP. Plague Marines, they £1.45. That's pretty good. One in stock. Blight Lords. See, Blight Lord Terminators, not Lords. Is it Blight Lord one word? Yep. 2 Blight Lords in stock, £34. Plague Burst. Oh, damn. Plague Burst. You know you got to survive. You got to keep those dreams alive. What is it that needs a... Oh, Blight Hauler as well. Okay, there's actually quite a lot in here. There's a Blight Hauler. Only 15 quid, to be fair. Cheap. And then there's a... What is it called? Bloat Drone. No, you got to survive. Right, that is £153 with discount from Outpost. You know? £153. Oh, I don't know if it's going to show my address. One sec. No, I'm not logged in. Not logged in. Cool. £153. That's not including the character. You know? Let's put a Foul Blight spawn in to represent the character price, because that'll be about right. Another 17 quid. £170 with a discount. Okay, that's from Outpost. That's not RRP. That's with a discount. So it's probably going to be about, if that's what, 170. Can someone do the maths? Plus 15% off the original price. It's not plus 15. That is 85% off. 85% of the price. So it's what, 195? If I want to know your address, I start guarding Miss Ciara and wait for the call. So yeah, about 200 quid out. So it's going to be about 130. I think maybe it might even be 150. You know. Then with a discount on top. Holy dude. Holy. There's quite a lot in that box, you know. 200 bang on. That's pretty funny. Did I really have it open? I did. There's quite a lot in that box. Even though there's actually not that many models. The Imperial Ages one was 135. Yeah, 135 would be a bargain. 135 would be a bargain, RRP. Which means it's about 100 from Outpost. If you use my link as well, I get a cut, which is great. No extra cost to you. You get 20% off your pre-orders, which is nice. So I think I can do it with these. I think I can make a lot more out of these. I think you just might have to be a bit more creative than you are already. Unfortunately, I'm American. That won't help, I'm afraid. However, soon you'll be able to... Well, soon you'll be able to order some stuff. Like black, white, and grey from Colourforge. Because there's Colourforge North America, which you can get Colourforge in the US now. And that's all I said. that's all I said. Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Should have mentioned it. Anyway, the colour board, very cool, very epic. Very epic. No, Zebby, the timer! The timer's about to run out, chat. Chat, the timer's about to run out. Let's have a look at the World Eaters book while you guys work on the timer, because it is about to go. It is about to go, chat. It's about to disappear. You got about 20 seconds left. Yo, Nige, thanks for the 14 months. Thanks for triggering it back up, dude. Thanks for giving us an extra 10 minutes of breathing room. Let's have a look at the World Eater stuff. It says, unlike their rotting rivals, oh, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is this, bam. Unlike their rotting rivals in the Death Guard, the World Eater's army rule has gone through almost no modifications compared to the one in the Index. 1 or 2 of the dice values need to deploy your blessings according to change. Total carnage now needs a double 3 or more instead of a double 4 or triple. But otherwise, they're still the same all-out assault troops you know and love. Because I think there's obviously lots of rumours going around. There's lots of rumours going around. But basically, that like... I can't discuss them too much, okay? You know what there is. You know, you've seen it. You've been on the internet. I can't really discuss it. But what they're saying here is the blessings are basically the same. Whether this is true or not, we don't know. Because Wargaming is not always perfect. But I feel like because they've pointed it out specifically, that feels like a direct response to what people are thinking is going to happen. You know? I don't know, I live under a rock and I look about to watch your vids. Well, guess what? Nothing else has happened. The Index sounds cool. I think that's fighting the detachments. It offers budding berserkers the chance to try some cunning tactics for Angron's blood-crazed brotherhood. Don't worry, you'll still be hitting people with chain axes in the end, but I wouldn't you rather get their double quick as Gore Track Onslaught, a vehicle-focused detachment whose core rule gives units a neat +1 to charge and lands when they disembark. Holy fuck. Holy shit, that's brutal. Holy shit, that's pretty brutal. That's nasty. That's nasty, dude. That's brutal. +1 to charge and lands. That means essentially you're disembarking 10 inches from a transport. Essentially. You know? Because you're getting +1 to charge, which means you're 1 inch closer. Unless they go faster, unless the data sheets have changed, we don't know yet. But that could be horrific with a +1 charge. You know? Disembark, 3 inches away, normal move, +1 charge. That's minimum 10 inch disembark. Unless something goes faster. Do 8-bound go faster? Do 8-bound go faster than 6 inches? I think they do. I've got 9. Jesus, that's a 13-inch disembark. That's the equivalent of a 13-inch disembark, dude. But then also, they can disembark from the transport. They can also just advance sometimes, advance and charge. Because they've said here, you still have the same, which means they'll have advance and charge. So they can disembark an equivalent of 18? No? 16. Oh, God. And now they've got golemongers, so you can't even stop them with fucking scouts and infiltrators. Those who are like, here's my golemongers, I'm going to charge straight past them as well. What? Holy shit, dude. I'm not looking forward to this. Angron can't disembark and charge from transport vehicle unless it's a land raider with an assault ramp. Isn't that a bit now? What? Oh, but Angron. Okay, I thought there was like, but Angron can't disembark and charge unless it's a land raider. I thought they were saying you can disembark from a land raider with Angron. It's to be honest, that's a kind of oversight. We're very on brand for the Red Angel, but there's more lucid commanders have a few tricks up their sleeve. Full throttle assault is a simple tool. As the cargo of one rhino charge after they disembark. Getting those sweet bonuses from the detachment rule, while less Pikachus can also go from metal box to melee with aggressive disembarkation. Right, one World Eater's Rhino that has not been selected to move. Until the end of the phase, each time a World Eater's unit disembarks on that model after it's made a normal move, that unit is still eligible to charge. Declare charge. Okay, with advance and charge, that's not great. Because you can just get out and advance and charge, and probably go faster. So you can go 12 with the World Eater, with like a Con Berserker if they're going 6. Then they can just advance and get out, which is arguably as fast with +1 to charge. But then again, if you would move 12 with the Rhino, disembark 3, +1 to charge, that's a 16-inch threat range. 16-inch move, essentially, before you charge. That's pretty spicy. Or the other one, let's have a look. Aggressive disembarkation. Your movement phase, one World Eater's Rhino from your unit is not being selected to move. One World Eater's unit embarks within your Rhino can disembark. When doing so, models in the unit can be set up only within 6 of your Rhino and can be set up within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, let's just have fucking Con Berserkers get out 6, then advance, and then get +1 to charge. God damn. God fucking damn it. Oh dear, what's that? It's fucking 18-inch move. Potential 18-inch move with +1 to charge. Fucking shoot me, dude. Oh, don't charge me. Can you slingshot a unit into a Rhino, then use aggressive disembarkation to move them out another 6 inches? It calls out you can disembark as the strat. It's not when it disembarks. Oh, so you mean to embark and disembark in the same turn? Well, the core rules say you can't embark and disembark in the same turn. Does the strat overwrite that? I don't know. But if it does, yes, you could. You could advance into the transport. You could advance into the transport and then spend 1 CP to disembark 6 out of it. We're not moving the Rhino. We're using the Rhino. Okay. Come on now. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right. Okay. We've got a Rhino. Okay. Okay. Let me zoom in. We got a Rhino. We're going to have a unit. We're going to have a unit over here. Okay. Move here. Embark. You can have that one on me. Yeah. You can embark. Okay. The unit is going to embark in here. Right. 1 CP. Disembark 6 inches. And the Rhino stays still. The Rhino stays still. You move a potential of, well, let's say they move 6, because we don't know. That might change. 12 inches. Okay, with an advance roll. Okay. 12 inches. Into Rhino. How long's a Rhino, chat? Chat, how long is a Rhino? 4 inches? 5 inches? Five inches, maybe? Let's say it's 5 inches. I don't know why I did it that side. I'm an idiot. And then he disembarks 6. That is a 21-inch move. She said it was 6. Okay. So 22-inch move. No, it's a 24. No, it's a 23-inch move. Well, not 21. Sorry. From the back guy, if you get them all within 3 and embark, you get out the rhino 6 inches in front of it. That's a 23-inch move that could potentially land you in combat with an enemy. Let's say some pesky ultramarines. And you get out here. Into combat. They swing first, though. Bro. You world eaters. It's arguably, they're not going to have as good a weapons as you are. World eaters don't need to go to Legends. 34 minutes. The World Eaters Codex was broken. And you'll get Lance. And you'll get Lance. Justice, you can't embark in this one and move it and then do this one because they're both selecting a rhino that hasn't moved. So all it'll mean is whether this strat overwrites the core rules of being able to embark and disembark in the same turn, because the strat forces you to disembark. I hope there's an FAQ with this codex. I hope there's an FAQ, because if there isn't, rip. 28-inch move into combat. You get advance and charge off. Fucking, you just go that far and charge anyway. Holy shit, dude. Right, okay. This, what, the third rules? The third rule we saw, we broke it. Great job, chat, great job. The third rule we saw from this article, we broke it. I don't see why it wouldn't. You can forcibly disembark when your transport is destroyed. Very true. It's whether they FAQ it to just say that it doesn't. You can't. You know. It's whether they just go, yeah, you can't do that. Because that's usually what happens. It's not that the rules are wrong or you made a mistake. It's games that say, huh, we don't like that. No. So yeah. So great job. It's me, OSB. We broke the codex in 35 minutes, tops. Of course, you can pack your list with land raiders. No, you can't. Then you don't need any stratagems to ram elite troops in your opponent's soft spots. But what if you wanted a vehicle itself to do the smashing? Its divine displays of brutality attracted a throng of awestruck worshippers. Then, friend, you've got Cult of Blood. In attachment, hordes of jackals and goremongers congregate around idols of corn. What the fuck is this artwork, dude? What is this artwork? It's like a Star Wars poster. It's like a Star Wars poster, dude. In the attachment, hordes of jackals and gorgemongers congregate around idols of corn, be they Lord of Skull, Demon Princes, or Angon himself. Proximity to these breathtaking Slaughter Kings whips the mortal cultists of corn into a special kind of frenzy with the 3 once per battle abilities, bestowing demonic strength, speed, and durability when needed most. And they're goremongers, so they're definitely in the codex. They're the new goremongers, right, from Kill Team, because they got the funky legs. I was slightly late. What did you break? Rewind like 5 minutes, mate. 5 minutes tops. Idols of Corn. At the start of your command phase, you can select one of he Idols of Corn abilities. One of he. That's why they're called idols. Okay, so they've got spelling mistakes and the rules are broken. Easily breakable even. Excellent. Excellent. Didn't want the codex anyway. Until the next one phase, that ability is active with the effects applied to all World Eaters Titanic and World Eater monster units from your army. You can only select each Idols of Khorne ability once per battle. Is there any World Eaters Titanic codex for Forge World, or is it exclusively the Lord of Skulls? Is there any Titanic Forge World units that they still have? That's the question, chat. He won't confirm, yeah, literally. Why are we not shuffling, bro? The worst shuffle ever. There we go. I only call those skulls. Okay. L-I-C-K. It wouldn't be World Eater then. It'd just be Chaos Knights. While the friendly Jackals or Goremongers units within 6 inches of this model, or within 9 inches of this with Titanic, each time one of that unit makes an attack, add one to hit and win roll. These are ones for battle, so I'm not super excited. While the friendly Jackals or Goremongers within 6 inches or 9 inches of Titanic, add one to the move characteristic and add one to the charge rolls. And then get a 4+ in run. Not mega hype about it, to be honest. Not mega hype about that, to be honest. The Butcher enhancement forces the normally arrogant Master Executioner Slaughterbound to swallow their pride and lead a unit of Jackals, even gain the ability to infiltrate if they enjoy gore. Fucking infiltrating Master Executioners is not what I needed. Fucking infiltrating Master Executioners is not what I want to see. Yeah, Kaiten's Legends, David. Otherwise you're right. The 4++ on 120 Jackals is hilarious. They already have that, right? The current Demon Prince on foot does that. Or did they get rid of that? I remember I've seen that or played against it. Oh, it's 5 up. Unless they already have a 5 up. But they only have a 4+ once per game. Yeah, they FAQ'd it, but yeah, they only have a 4+ in run once per game. They can read the benefits of specialized attachment, specialized stratagem, getting up to a 5+ feel of pain from in the shadows of the brass idols, provided they're close enough. The thing you need to watch out for is fucking infiltrating Massive Execution. That's what I care about. Infiltrating Massive Execution. Or, well, World Eater's infantry, so who knows what else. $120 Jackals, 3 Lords of Skulls, 5 All Sastre. It's me, ISB! Thank you for becoming a member, dude. Thank you for kicking off our timer again, chat. You let it die. Trying to get to 27. Trying to get these to 27. Come on, let's do this. If you're watching on Twitch, use your Twitch Prime. If you're watching on YouTube, let's get some members going. Let's get some gifted members going. Let's get it to 20. And then we can push to 28. I just need to beat that high score, dude. It's laughable at this point. It's laughable. Let's try and beat it today. We got this. In the shadow of the brass idol, 1 Jackal or Goremongers. Until the end of the phase, you have a feel no pain. If your unit's within 6 inches of a World Eater monster or 9 inches of a Titanic, you get 5+. That's not that great. That's pretty boopy. It's fine. You got the thing is with it, you got to run Jackals and Goremongers. You only want 2 units. Somebody bought 120 Jackals once, and he's having the best day ever that they can run 1 core Lord of Skulls and some Jackals. But that is it. That is the only person. 3 more detachments expand your options. The Berserker Warband returns mostly unchanged with an extra pip of strength going into your axe arm when you charge. So that's what is that going to be lag? Because they get +1 strength, +1 attack. Blood Angels get +2 strength, +1 attack. So they're going to turn Berserker Warband into lag, but you get to keep the index. While the Khorne Demonkin enlist the aid of Crimson War entities to build up blood tithe points before spending them to unlock powerful abilities. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, very good. Finally, the Possessed Slaughter Band, where the modus operandi on their sleeves hurling as many howling 8-bound up the table as possible while using the enemy's own firepower to close in quicker. So I imagine we're going to see... So we've got Khorne, the current one with lag, rather than being +1 strength, +1 attack. And then Corn Demonkin is the mixed detachment, where they can spend... Every time they get a kill, they get a point that they can spend. And then Possessed Slaughter Band is going to be 8 bound with surge moves. Right? Blood type being back is cool. Love that rule. I used to love Con Demonkin. It's so fun. Well, I don't think you'll be able to summon stuff, though. I doubt you'll be able to summon stuff. In that Corn Demonkin detachment, I hope there's an enhancement for this guy to attach to Juggernauts. That would be good. If there's an enhancement so he can attach to Juggernauts, that would be great. You know? It's been too long, let's be honest. It's been far too long. The new colours worldies are going for pre-order this Saturday. Alongside the deadly new Slaughterbound Champion. Technically not. Technically not. It's in a box. You can't order the Slaughterbound Champion. I'm afraid. There is, they mentioned it. Ah, okay. I can't remember. So chat, don't let them fool you. You can't order the Slaughterbound. You can only order the box with all of the models in, with like 9,000 jackals. You can only get the Slaughterbound. Oh, I've closed it. Can I open it again? You can only get the Slaughterbound in here. That's the other way it's available. I gave mine away this weekend. Very sad. I gave mine away. If you've never played Worldies, it's not a bad box, but it's just like, this could have been Berserkers. This could have been Berserkers. This could have been an email. But yeah, I gave mine away, so I don't have a Slaughterbound anymore. Sad. Sad emoji. I think the Combat Patrol's bad as well. The Combat Patrol's good if you haven't bought this. You know? If you buy the big box, you don't buy the Combat Patrol. I think the Combat Patrol's better. If that was Berserkers, it would have been such a baller box. Yeah, you look at this one compared to the Death Guard one. The Death Guard one looks way smaller, but it's just better models. They really just want to shift more jackals. Yeah. Yeah, big time. They're obsessed with getting rid of jackals. But yeah, if you're just starting World Eaters, I just wouldn't buy this one. Depending on the price though, because like three boxes of 8 bound is pretty good. That's a great box though, that Combat Patrol. The Death Guard Combat Patrol's weird. It's got is it a rhino? It's got rhino in it, dude. Like, what's going on here? Why has it got a rhino? The board's like... like 2 inches long. Why is it a rhino? Because it's slow as shit. The board's 2 inches long. Everyone's been saying the rumours are they're getting rid of vehicles in Combat Patrol. And then they banged a rhino in it. Went fucking YOLO. 7 Marines, a Taliban, a Rhino, Death Shroud, and a Lord of Virulence. Is there a transport detachment in Death Guard? Don't know yet, we haven't looked. Your boards are 2 inches long. It's Combat Patrol, bro. Why do they need a Rhino, dude? This is a good box. Wait, 3, 6, 9. I got confused with him. That's a decent box. Who's playing Combat Patrol seriously? Literally no one. That's a decent box unless you got 1 box of Flawless Blades and built 9 out of it like I did. What you failed to realise is Death Guard movement dropping to 1 inch. That's true. That's true, they are dropping to 1 inch. Forgot to mention. People buy these cheap models for full battles. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad box. This is a good combat patrol. The Death Guard one's a good combat patrol, really. It's, except for the Taliban, it's all units you want. Well, currently, anyway. Have you gone through Death Guard rules yet? No, not yet. I'm about to do them. I'm about to do Death Guard rules. I'm just waiting for someone to re-trigger the time and then I can do it. So we know that the Death Guard box is going to be £200. Let's do the World Eater one because I don't think it's the same. I don't think the World Eater one's going to be the same, bro. I think it's going to be so much cheaper. £200 what? £200 in the box. £200 in the box. Not £200 RRP. I don't know. I don't know the RRP. I don't get told that. I don't get told anything anymore. Walking Dead! Thanks for the 33 months, dude! Hellstorm Slaughter Pack. Right, okay. It's going to be so easy to put together. Right, okay. Oh, wrong website. Exclamation point Outpost. We got 3 boxes of 8-bound. Wait, this is all the Red Angel one. Do they still have this? No. No, because that's a better box, chap. Just buy this, but it's not out anymore. Right, 3 boxes of these fuckers. What else? 2 jackals. That's it. That's the entire box. Are they called jackals? Is that what they're called? What are they called? Jackals. Jackal. There they are. Yeah, chat, this combat patrol starts looking pretty good. That combat patrol starts looking pretty decent, isn't it? Right, so it's that and 1 character. 159. It's very similar, to be fair. £159 RRP with after discount with it from Outpost. So what? 20 quid for a character? 25? Right, what? 28 on the own. Yeah, so about 20. There's 20. It's a worse value box in both content and money, because the Death Guard one is 200 on the nose after discount. But the combat patrol looks good. That's a good box. If I was starting a World Eater army, 2 of them, maybe 1. When did it, because World Eaters have like 3 units, yeah. Right, chat. Let's have a look at Death Guard, shall we? Excuse me. Let's look at Death Guard. Bombard the lackeys of the Court's Emperor with Plague and Potswalkers. One combat patrol, couple boxes of 8-bound. Yeah, it depends on price, because like 8-bound, 3 boxes of 8-bound are quite expensive. You don't need that many jackals. You just want a slaughterbound, really. The army rules Nurgle gift has been upgraded to allow for effects previously exclusive to the Plague Company detachment. The Skull Squirm Blight causes foes to subtract 1 from their hit rolls. Oh, these are all the same. Because that's the detachment rule, isn't it? What's the detachment rule currently? For Death Guard. Index, Plague Company. Yeah, so the Flyblown Host doesn't get the -1 to hit, -1 ballistic scale, minus save, and minus OC. So now that's an army rule, which is great. Which means, which also means a fly-blown host will get this again. So stealth and -1 to hit. But I did notice that they've changed Skull Squirm Blight to subtract 1 from the hit roll. Previously, Skull Squirm Blight, or now, is worsen the ballistic and weapon skill characteristics of weapons equipped by models in that unit by 1. Which means, if they have +1 to hit, it cancels it out, obviously. But if you have multiple ways to get -1, affecting the ballistic skill and then having a -1 to hit roll, such as stealth, actually stacks, essentially. It becomes -2 on the opponent's dice rolls, because you can't modify a dice roll by more than 1 hit or wound. But if you affect the ballistic skill and the hit roll, the ballistic skill is not limited by the same cap. So you'd essentially make it -2, which is like super good. Well, they got rid of that. Just made it -1. Essentially, you got stealth. You're also still getting the -1 toughness. You're getting worse than save by 1. And then you got worse move, leadership, and objective control. So I think worse than save becomes the best one, personally. Hence the bullshit Death Guard with Nurgling allies list. Yeah, exactly. So it's good that it's the army rule, which means every detachment gets it, which means the fly-blown host will get it, which is cool. But they've like nerfed it a little bit, which is a bit annoying, but you know. Scabrous Soul Rot is leadership, objective control, but objective control can't be reduced to 0, which is a bit poo. If it was objective control 0, that'd be really good, but it does just reduce it by 1, so it just turns banners off, essentially, or like battle line. So but your battle line will beat theirs, but it's just like, I think -1 save is just gonna be way better, because essentially all your melee weapons are additional AP. And then you can't choose Plague Legions, which are going to be Naval Demons, right? Let's have a look. This frees detachments up to offer new tools. So it basically means that barring Fly-Blown Host, is going to be all new detachments in the Codex. Because Plague Company is now the army rule, that isn't a detachment anymore. So, Death Guard eating good. They're just getting buffs, you know? The thing that you already do, you're getting that in addition to just swapping getting a whole new army rule, stratagems, and enhancements. That's great. That's great news for them. For new players, the Combat Patrol and Army Box are great deals. I don't think the Willies one's good. I think it's a waste. You're just better off just buying 3 boxes of £8 now, I think. Mortarian's Hammer. Let's have a look. Wait. The slow advance of Death Guard makes tricky trap agile. Enemies Mortarian's Hammer will unleash miasmic bombardment to afflict distant foes regardless of how safe they think they are. I love the blurred tracks to make it look like they're moving. At the start of the battle round, select number of enemy units more than 12 away from every model in your army that's on the battlefield. So at the end of the battle round, those enemy units are afflicted. The maximum number of units you can select is in this way, as shown below. 2. The Eye of Affliction enhances this longer range approach and ensures inflicted units find no safe haven across a busy battlefield, while the Font of Filth provides a vehicle of your choice with the Assault keyword to reposition and unleash feculent fusillades into enemies with weakened constitution. So does it not say what's afflicted? Eye of Affliction enhancement. Ranged weapons equipped by models in the bearer's unit have ignores cover while targeting an afflicted enemy unit. When the Hellbrute ability becomes a detachment one. Well, it's not. It's afflicted. It's not in contagion. Afflicted is the detachment rule. Is it called afflicted now? Is that what we're saying? Oh, afflicted. Let me do this again. Alchemist Dave, that's the gifted dude. Thanks for the gifted, Dave. Appreciate you. Oh, so afflicted is the ability. Right, okay. So you can now choose 2 more. Yeah, it's Hellbrute. So now you ignore cover and give out -1 save. Yo. Give out -1 save and -1 toughness army-wide across the board. Yo. Fonts and filth, your shooting phase, 1 Death Guard vehicle unit for your army is not being set to shoot this phase. Till the end of the phase, ranged weapons, equipped by models have the assault ability. Okay, great. That's pretty decent. Okay, now I know what afflicted does. Now I know what afflicted means. That's pretty good. That's a great detachment. Hellbrute's going to Legends. That should click confirmed. Hellbrute's going to Legend confirmed, chat. Posted on Facebook. That's on Facebook so your mum can see and like it. Hellbrute's going to Legends. The detachment is a surefire winner for tank fans with 5 to 6 stratagems specifically targeting your armored vehicles. If you lean the other way and want to bury your enemies under a rolling cavern of rotting flesh, the Shamble Rot Vectorium gets you a lot of bang for your buck. The humble Poxwalker might not be much of a threat on their own, but swarms of them can drag down the greatest of champions, and they're even better when they're practically free to deploy. The numberless Horde detachment rule replenishes your ranks constantly throughout the game, bringing the fresh squads groaning onto the battlefield that you can casually toss into the thankless meat grinder without worrying about the cost and benefit analysis or other boring business terms. That's funny. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. I've never seen a good joke. Hellstormwargaming says Hellbrute's going to Legend. Everyone post and share. Well, it's funny because I won't fucking know, would I? Too many snakes. Just me and Legend Hellbrutes now. Inbox me on. As a numberless horde, any command phase in each of the following rounds, depending on your chosen battle side, add a new Poxwalkers unit starting strength in strategic reserves. Okay, 30 extra Poxwalkers. It's a bit fun. It's a little fun. It's a little fun. It's alright. 30 extra Poxwalkers. How many points are there now? 100 for 10? This always went well before. Giving someone free models or free points always has been only ever been good for the game. Oh, 50 points. 150 points free. Right, cool. All the enhancement supports those heroes lumped with Poxwalker GT, letting them sacrifice their thralls for extra damage, zip behind enemy lines with the rotting tide in tow, or in the case of the Witterbone pipes, hello. Turn your bodyguard into some genuinely capable and disciplined troops. The tractions are equally Poxwalker themed, and our personal favourite puts decomposing bodies in front of the enemy firepower as a startlingly effective shambling wall. Witterbone pipes, not just Blightbringer, while the various leader Poxwalker unit add 1 to the ejector control score. Each time the unit takes battle shock, add 1 to the test. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. What does a Blightbringer do these days? He's the one from Dark Imperium, right? You can't actually buy. Noxious Blightbringer. While the leading unit can reroll advanced and charge rolls, and while an enemy unit is in contagion range of this model, -2 to battle shock or leadership test. That is pretty poo. And Kurt's Bell's shit, and he's got a planter pistol. He's a shit model. 45 points. Pretty poo. Hopefully it gets better. What's the stratagem? Your opponent's shooting phase, just enemy unit selects his targets. 1 Death Guard unit from your army that selects the target of 1 or more of the attacking unit's attacks, and 1 friendly Poxwalker unit within 3 inches of your unit and visible to both your unit and the attacking unit. Until the end of the phase, each time you allocate an attack to a model in the Death Guard unit, if your Poxwalker unit is visible to the attacking models in eligible to attack, no saving throw is made for the attack. Instead, a number of Poxwalkers from your Poxwalker unit equal to damage characters to the attack are destroyed. Ah. Dark Tide ass detachment. Literally, I'm not impressed. Because it needs to be in line of sight every time. You wounding. Wait. If every time you would allocate an attack to a model in your Death Guard unit. When do you allocate an attack? When do you allocate attacks? Is it when you become to save, or is it when they start rolling to wound? Allocate attack. If it successfully wounds the target. Okay. So it successfully wounds the target, but then if they roll damage, you lose that many. If you damage 2, you lose 2 Poxwalkers. If you damage 5, you lose 5 Poxwalkers. That's pretty poo. If it was just lose 1, or you allocate to the unit, then they shoot last cannon at something. And then you go, alright, yeah, I'll take 1 Poxwalker off. Because it says, no saving throws made, instead a number of Poxwalkers equal to the damage characteristic of that attack are destroyed. That's poo. If it was just kill a Poxwalker, wounded T-77, lose Poxwalker. Not necessarily. Because let's be honest, you're going to shoot damage 2 or 3 at your Terminators. And the T6, right? Not T7. So you do, alright, here's 3 damage, at least 3 Poxwalkers. It's actually good, you can use it on a tank or a fucking Mortarion against a Volcano Cannon or Railgun or something. Yeah, only once, then it's dead. 1 Rail Cannon shot wipes a Poxwalker unit in 1 go. And then as soon as one of them, if you can see the Poxwalker, you just shoot the Poxwalkers first with bolt guns. You know? And then it's per attack. So if there's 1 Poxwalker, they can take a total of 1 damage. And then that's it. All the rest go on the unit. Also, am I living in a dream world? What isn't Poxwalkers spelled P-O-C-K-S? I just started looking at... Oh. I just looked at Andy in the chat and I was like, that's not how you spell it. Then I looked on the screen, it's P-O-X. I know, I'm fucking... It lasts a phase. No, but you're not understanding. You're not understanding. If you just... You've got to be able to see them. The enemy has to be able to see the Poxwalker to be able to use the strat. So yeah, you just shoot the Poxwalkers. And if there's like 1 left, they take 1 on the chin and that's it. Right, cool. If not, you've got to have 1 Poxwalker from all 3 or 4 units you've got. All 4 units of 20. But then it's only 1 unit of Poxwalkers that can take on the chin. Chat, I'm not... I think you're all getting a bit excited. I don't think it's that good. If I'm playing against a Death Guard player and I can see Poxwalkers, I'm just shooting them with bolt guns or whatever. You know? If you shoot anything else and this strat goes off, you're an idiot. If you've got 1 left, you take a railgun hit, don't you still lose 1 Poxwalker? Yeah, but most units have multiple weapons and a railgun. A hammerhead has like fucking 20 shots and then a railgun. You really want to shoot just Poxwalkers? If it's something important, I've usually got like 5 units looking at it. You can just shoot bolters into the Poxwalkers because you've got to be able to see them to use the strat. You and your opponent can see them on your unit. Yo, chat. The timer's about to go. Just to let you know. Like, if we wipe this, okay. You're like... You've got like a wall here, right? Okay. And then you're like, I've got some Poxwalkers. There's like 20 poxwalkers behind here, okay? You get it. And there's one guy here, okay? And then you got Mortarion. You got Mortarion, all right? The enemy who is here has to be able to see this for the strat to work. Mortarion has to be able to see, and this has to see for the strat to go off, because it says a unit is visible within 3 and visible to both your unit and the attacking unit. Okay? So if you can see, because Mortarion's got to see, and this unit has got to see, well, one, I'm going to drive this here. Okay? If this is here and draws line of sight, it now can't see the Poxwalker and see Mortarion. For a start. That's one. That's one way to ignore that strat. You get the idea. It's not to scale. Wait for tomorrow's video where Poxwalker's a T5 of a 3+ info and a 2+ real pain that you'll see. I will eat my Warhammer t-shirt if that is the case. So one, you just drive out the way so then you can't see this. Because they're not, and if they are out, what about your other units in the game that have bolt guns? They just shoot here and get rid of them first. So don't hide your Poxwalkers because you want to use a strat. You mean just have them all out? Then they get shot by other units. You know, if you put them all out, you put them all around here, and be like, you definitely can't see them unless you want to see it. You can't see Mortarion. Then just more units see them. There's more angles to be able to kill them. And they're like T4 with no save. You know? Or they T4 with a 7+ armor save. Chat, I'm not excited about that strat. I think it's very, it's insanely situational. T4 7+ save and move 4. If you're gonna sit there and go, yeah, but Mikey, you can they can shoot a rail cannon, okay? A whole ass rail cannon. Right? Here it is, there's a rail cannon. 12 damage, dev wounds, okay? Insanely good profile. That'd be really cool if you killed one Poxwalker. The problem is with a rail cannon killing one Poxwalker is you're against Tau, so they have 3 Riptides for a start. They have 19 stealth suits. They have crisis teams with flamers. All right. How is this one Poxwalker being able to stop the railgun?
Check me out, y'all.
I just want to play against Tau, then it'll be great. That'll be so good. So on paper, it sounds great. As soon as you put it on the table, I feel like it falls apart really quickly. I want to play against 2K of Tau. He just wanted 20 Poxwalkers. Yeah, but you're saying that it can stop a rail cannon, which yeah, it can, but also they'll just die. They just die to anything. Right, okay. The other 40 actions cover a range of interesting tactical options. The virulent Vectorian retains the old play company ability to keep objectives under your control, while the championship container gets to switch their chosen plague every battle round. That's pretty fun. That's pretty good. That's very, very good. Even though one rail cannon will kill the whole squad. Yeah. Arguably, we might be better. If those Poxwalkers are holding an objective, you might opt to shoot more time and then go, right, I'll trigger the strat to save him. Like, thank God I'm going to kill 12 Poxwalkers now. The Taliban summoners pair the Death Guard with the Naval Demons, including the Codex, to expand their contagion range even further, and the Death Lord's Chosen empowers Terminate companies with a particularly deadly plague and ample stratagem support. I've got 30 Blight Lords! It's going to be so good! It's going to be so good! 30 Blight Lords, chat! I've got 30 of the fuckers! I've got 30 of the fuckers. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so much fun. So no matter... Oh, it didn't show you any more rules. So now, no matter how much everyone thinks you're just going to march towards copper people, the new Codex Death Guard gives plenty of new ways to spread the gifts of Grandfather Nagel. Pre-order yours this Saturday. Flyblown host is going to go crazy with planes built in. Yeah, double -1 to hit. Taliban is pretty awful. Is it? It doesn't say anything about it. -1 to hit stack? No. Not anymore, especially. Oh, because you think it sounds like the Taliban. Is that why you don't like it? Haven't they been using Taliban for a while? You know? Haven't they used the term Taliban for a long time? Yeah, they've been using it for years, Taliban. Not great luck. I don't think it's the same, you know what I mean? Because yeah, like there've been Taliban of Nagel from Games Workshop before in the past, you know? Chat, we're being too sensitive. Vibe check. I don't think it's that bad personally. I'm happy to be told wrong. It's also spelt differently. Don't -1 ballistic skill, weapon skill, and a rule that says -1 to hit stack. Yeah. But it won't say -1 ballistic skill, weapon skill. It's going to say -1 to hit. As like I went over when I read it, it's that it won't stack anymore because it's just essentially stealth or -1 to hit in combat, you know. If this is 2001, you'd be way out of line. Yeah, but it's not 2001, and 9/11 memes are funny now. I don't think it's bad. It's sort of on brand for GDW given the things like Mag or Thracker. Yeah, true. Very true. But there we go. That is the new Death Guard rules. Sounds exciting. Sounds exciting. I'm interested to see what the rest of it is, but I'll be waiting just like you guys at the minute. I'm excited to try out the Death Guard ones. I don't have a World Eater's army, so I'm obviously less excited about those. But I'm excited to try the Death Guard ones. I've got all those Terminators painted by my good friend at Hermit Studios recently. I mean, I have everything from the Death Guard Codex. I have everything from probably the Nagel stuff that's going to be included. I'm going to have everything. So I'm going to be able to play like every detachment probably. So as they did do any back out of confess or denials. Has there been many rumors for Death Guard? I don't think there has. Do you know how many have we counted the units in there? Has it said how many units are in the book? Where is it? It doesn't say how many units are in there at the minute. +1 toughness, but -1 move. That'd be crazy. They only move quite slow. The data cards. 44 quick reference cards, which cover your primary rule, data sheets, and combat rules, and let what is inevitable happen in the role of conducting Death Guard style. So 44 reference cards. So one of them will be the army rule. right? So 43. And 5 of those will be demons, probably. It'll be Rotigus, a ground clean one, Poxwalkers, probably plague drones, and then Beta Nurgle. Will Nurglings make it? Not sure, probably. Strats. They don't have a card for strats. They don't do strats on a card anymore. And how many units is there now? 48. That's a potential of like 10 being removed, right? Then there'll be a few for combat patrol. Yeah, true. So there'll be what, 4 or 5 for combat patrol? So that's 34. 48 including the... What are they going to lose? I think they're going to lose Possessed, Chaos Lords, Terminator Lords, Hell Brutes, They might lose all like the demon engines like Defilers and stuff. Yeah, maybe the Icon Bearer goes. Cultist is a good shout as well. There were children get Defilers. Funnily enough, Games Workshop didn't want to print Children Defiler in the Codex. They didn't want to write Children Defiler or Children Predator. So I wonder if, yeah, the legions lose some of the generic demon engines, which would be very sad, to be honest. Jack, I want to buy 3,000 Sun Hell Brutes. Just no reason at all. Wait, they're not mine, but the Neils, thank God. I don't like the removal of crossover units between Legion books and CSM books. No, me neither, bud. Me neither. It's fucking annoying. Because the books aren't big enough to have that many units removed. You know? There's like not enough there's not enough options available to be removing generic stuff, but yeah, I kind of get why they didn't want to put child predator in a codex. Hey Des, the event went really well. Should have come. Should have gone, it was good. EC really struggled with army because of it. Played against them with Militarum in the tournament and just tabled them with a Dawn and a Russ. Yeah, like the wrong build doesn't work. The thing is, the Emperor's Children is one build is insanely cracked and the rest are a bit poo. It's all sales tracking related, you'd imagine. So they know what's selling for what armies. Yeah, more than likely. But then you could say the same for Space Marines, but they just won't do that. You know. I get why, but from a point of view of like a gamer and a player, it's just really shit. That's why they did it. That's why they did Legends stuff in Age of Sigmar and got rid of it. That's why they put stuff in Legends in Old World. It's why they've made Demons an index, not a codex. It's so they can see what's selling where, but it's just annoying. I think they do it just to force you to click a certain army. I think that too. I think that definitely is included, but it's the fact that they keep doing it, you know? The fact that they keep doing it, they keep removing units. They did at the start of the edition, now they're doing it with every codex. Is super annoying. How are Death Guard currently in tournament play? Pretty decent, to be honest. There's a few people that are doing pretty well. Let's have a look at Meta Monday. Guys, it's going to be a shorter stream tonight, so I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do maybe a couple of daily games, and we call it a night. So I've got Meta Monday this week. Oh, there we are. Bam. Death Guard. Okay, maybe they're not that good. 45%. 45% this week. He doesn't do. Does he do average? He doesn't do like 5-week average anymore. Weekly win rate is shit. Weekly win rate means nothing. Why is he not doing like fucking season win rate? So then you have to go stat check, which is out of date. We used to be a real country with real stats. Not like now. Updated. Not even updated this month. Not even updated this month. Stat check, what's going on? What's going on, bro? This is pre fucking balanced data slate stats. Ugh. Where's my season win rate, bro? As of last month, 47%. Apparently an update broke the stat check website. Oh. They should probably put that here then. 4% of players go 4-0 before losing. I just read the rules released for Death Guard. Feels like they're doing a storm host. What do you mean? A storm host? So yeah, Death Guard, they're fine. Anything crazy happened? Eldari, Guard. Tyranids is probably the only crazy one, really. At our event, Tyranids went 5-0. Anyway, my gamers, that's all the news tonight. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to call it, and I'm going to do day games now, rather than at 9. I want to finish a little bit earlier. I've been playing video games all day. It's Bank Holiday Monday. I'm supposed to be having the day off. I've been playing Eternal Ring all day. And I'm probably going to go play some more. Remember Eternal Ring, anyone? Anyone in chat? Came out 25 years ago, this game. Let's find a video. It's one of the original FromSoft games. Playthrough, no commentary, 4 hours. Chat, look at this I've been playing today. Four-hour game. That's fucking crazy. And I've just got to here. I got to hear this bit. Getting ready for Oblivion Remastered. I never played Oblivion. I played a tiny bit of Oblivion. Never played it properly. Never played Skyrim either. But yeah, this is so old, chat. Right? This is so old. that that when you're playing, okay, the joysticks, no, none of that shit. All right, this is how you move. Okay, you go forwards and backwards and then turn with these. Okay, you use the triggers to you use the bumpers to strafe left and right, and then you use the R trigger and L trigger to look up and down. So to look down, you have to use the triggers. It is so bad. But I've just got like, I remember playing it when I was younger, and I was like, holy shit, it's a From Software game, and I was playing, this is Dark Souls, it's essentially Dark Souls 2-1, alright? It's essentially Dark Souls 2-1. You start in a cave, alright? Listen, you arrive in a boat, start in a cave, alright? Oh, come on now. Start in a cave. And then you're in a village with loads of people.
There's nothing we can do.
A bit back a bit more.
Okay.
I'll show you the village. You're in a village. That's basically Majula like Dark Souls 2. Miyazaki did it again. It is truly Dark Souls 2-1. It's a prequel to Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2-1. Anyway, so I'm going to go play that. But we'll first do some daily games. Guess the game is going to be Eternal Ring from year 2000. It's from the year 2000. So I want to go play that. Let's do some daily games. I'm going to go do that. Let's do Ring. We got an S. We're going to do a S. Slave. There you go. That's got a good S. Got 3 of them. That was pretty good. Steak. Okay. So it's S something A-T-E. It's not skate. It could be state. It's not state. Shit. Good mate. Smate. Shite. What is it? Spate. Got it. Well done, Dead. Classic Tory mind goes straight to slave. Bro, there's slaves in Eternal Ring that I've been playing today. There's slaves in Eternal Ring, I think. Got it. That was good. Easy. Right, connections. Cell, iron twist, sheet. Spring, wrench, protein, corkscrew. DNA, curveball, column, sodium, bombshell, row or row, fat, and fusilli. Fusilli, twist, sheet. Corkscrew? No. Type of pasta. But American, so they won't call it. They call it twist. Shell? No. Bombshell? No. Spring pasta? I don't know what the other pasta would be. DNA. What's that going to go with? Corkscrew, maybe? Bombshell. Curveball, bombshell. Wrench. A big cock up. Twist. There we go. Metaphor, something unexpected. Bombshell, curveball, twist, or a wrench. Or a spanner for UK. Spring, cell, protein, corkscrew, DNA, iron, column, sodium, sheet, row, fat, fusilin. DNA, protein, cell, corkscrew, things about humans. That's not right. No way. That's a silly one. Iron, fat, protein, things in food. Sodium, things in food. Info on nutrition label. Nailed it. Nailed it. DNA, spring, column, cell, sheet, row, corkscrew, fusilli. I don't know what fusilli is unless it's pasta, bro. Row, column, cell, sheet, Excel. Things you can insert into a spreadsheet. Can you insert a sheet into a spreadsheet? DNA, spring, corkscrew, fusilli. Helical things. Okay. Helical things. The shape of it. Yeah, shape of it. Okay, we got it. We've not failed in a long time. We did make one mistake. We did make one mistake. I'm getting pretty good at connections. I'm actually really enjoying it. There's not many times I get it wrong. What we got now? Guess the game. Eternal Ring. Yeah, it actually is. No, I'm joking. We're not getting many wrong, chat, so well done. This is not enough for me to work with. Shape was a different direction I expected that to go. Yeah, it's pretty surprising. Okay, this I do not recognize, I don't think. We got like a chair. It looks like the torture scene in Final Fantasy VII. You know, in Junon, the original. Where you're like trying to get out of the chair with the gas. You know, and Cloud's doing this. He's trying to get out. Is it Barrett? I think it's Barrett. And he's just doing this. And then you stop pressing the button and they just sit there and then they die. And then you start pressing the buttons again. And they just rocking backwards and forwards. That's what it looks like. But it's never been rated. So I'm a bit like... That looks like in the TO room at Hellstorm events. Okay, we've got... It was for the PC. 10,000. I saw the thumbnail about Deathcard rules. We be hanging out playing games instead. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll be streaming for an hour and 40 minutes, Tempest. I know you're doing well. But I've just not long since finished talking about the Deathcard rules. So I always am in daily games. Get our brains going. We're trying to find what the game this is. I've got no idea. Horror Survival. It looks like Lethal Company. That looks like Lethal Company. That doesn't. Release 2025. This year. Oh, fucking no. Some Gen Z shit. It's some Lethal Company knockoff. Oh, look, it's Repo. The Retrieve, Extract, and Profit Operation. Yeah, great. Excited to send you something new goodies if you've seen him. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. Shoot me a message. Movie to movie. Guess the game was hard. Movie to movie, let's go. Right, if you're not playing this one, we're going to get from The Crow to Fly Me to the Moon. Okay, I don't know what The Crow is. What's the crow? Oh, this is going to be easy, bro. Danny Hudson. Okay. Wolverine. Wolverine, where are you? He's so far down. Can I control F on this? Well, X-Men Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, Deadpool, and then Gambit. What's his name? Channing Tatum. What was the film? Fly Me to the Moon. Done. 32 seconds. Let's go. 32 seconds, baby. Did it. Did it. Nailed it. Nailed it. The Wolverine skip. That's what we call that one. The Wolverine skip. Don't know what the crow is. Never seen it. Shortest possible 2. Bill Skarsgård, Assassination Nation, Joe. I don't know who they are. I don't know any of that shit. I don't know any of that shit. What's Assassination Nation? I only got it in 3, chat, alright? Don't fucking what's the 2. I got it in 3. That was good. The Crow's a cult classic. Can't have been. Can't have been. Never seen it. Right, last one. Bandle. Moving to movies fun. I like that one. Right, chat, listen up. We got a game. 2018, 960 million views. Easy Par 2. Hasn't even seen the movie. Got it in 3, bruv. Seen all the Wolverine movies. Got Wolverine in it. Seen it. Right. 2018, 960 million views. Never seen a good one. Get out of my chat. Wolverine Origins is amazing. What's popping in 2018? TikTok songs. Musically songs. It's too generic, bro. It's too generic. Is it Dua Lipa? I can't remember who was the name. I know the song, chat. I know the song. You know it. Oh, what's it called? When I was at work, when I had a real job, all right, my boss used to listen to it every day. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. And I thought it was like an 80s song, but it wasn't. Is it Dua Lipa? No, because she's never written an original song in her life. Ah. Oh, what's it called? Who's it by? I know this song. Oh, it's annoying me. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. I know this song, I just don't know what it's called. Ah. Oh, god. It's gotta be Dua Lipa. I don't fucking know her name. Dua Lipa, and it's gonna be One Kiss. I got it! I got it! Let's go! I knew it! I knew it! Nailed it. One kiss is all it takes. That's it. That's what the line is. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what the lyrics were. Chat, you know it. You know it. That one. That one. Can't play anymore. Can't play anymore. One kiss is all it takes. Nailed it, chat. Fucking smashed it, dude. Not one person in chat got it. Not one of yous. From experience, one kiss is not all it takes. Well, if you look like Dua Lipa, it probably is. If you look like Dua Lipa, it probably is. Right, I think, chat, that's all for today, I'm afraid. I'm a sleepy boy. I'm going to go play Elder Ring. Eternal Ring, I think. That's it. Georgie.
Not before I come and tell everyone how disappointed I am that I just heard you shout no one got Dua Lipa.
I got it. I got it in 2.
No one got Dua Peep.
Dula Peep, someone said.
Yeah.
But it was after I already claimed it was right. I only got it.
Tell them I'm very disappointed. My dad loves Dua Lipa.
I got it on this one.
Yeah, good.
But I can't remember what it's called. But Chris used to listen to it at work all the time. Every day, like on repeat.
On repeat.
So that's it. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all, chat. Also, she's gone now. If you want, on Georgie's Instagram, she's put out a link, a form for some bracelets. She's making some bracelets in aid of charities such as Gendered Intelligence and Transsexual. I'm wearing 2. I've got one. I've got one here, as you can see. I've got 2, this one and this one. So I've got a Trans Pride, very cool, very epic. And I've got a Palestine one as well. She's making bracelets in aid of charities. So if you go over to Instagram, I'm trying to get a link, but it's not working. Where is she? Where is she? She's put out a form, so if you'd like one, all she asks is if you make a donation to a charity, send her a screenshot, fill in the form, and she'll make you one and send it to you. And you can choose which one you'd like. So I'll post a link in the chat. If you'd like one, then jump on, go and fill in the form, make a donation to any charity that's listed, or any charity in general, I think. But if you would like a particular bracelet, such as Free Palestine or Trans Pride, then you can get one and George will make one for you. So that's it. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. Trans rights, human rights, and Free Palestine. And hopefully I'll catch you next time. Love you all, and bye-bye now. See you on Wednesday, my gamers. See you on Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go play Eternal Ring now. Appreciate you. Bye-bye, 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 and bye.